Good morning, everybody. How did the week go? I know it's been a while that I was out to discuss. Uh, we have our discussion to learn from each other. We have topics and we discuss. Once, please, if you can hear me, let me just see you type. I can hear you. It's no. Yes. So I know it's been a beautiful week. It's been a very busy week for everyone, and issues here and there that we have all learned from, that we need guidance, that we need to discuss together. And everybody has an opinion. Everybody has an opinion when it comes to this. Yes. So we know you will hear cases of divorces, people killing, couples murdering themselves, husband jilting the wife, wife jilting the husband, and we discovered that it's been a long. We discovered that it's been a lot of issues that people decided not to talk about, or people shy away from topics like this because you don't want to hurt the next person. People don't want to talk about it. There are some bitter truth that need to be spoken about. And today, I have decided to have a discussion with my women, my friends, those who are watching now, and those who will watch afterward. We have to talk to ourselves. The most recent, I wouldn't like to mention names, but many of us are on the social media street, so some of the topics, some of the incidences I'll be referring to, and I really don't want to take our time so that we can all save our data, then contribute and talk about this. Recently, a woman died, leaving her 5 children behind, and it was all there. And it's been mixed reactions. People have different opinions about, should she have died? Should she have waited? Should she have done this? Should she have done that? I'll jump straight into it. Women, this is your world. But looks like a lot of you don't understand that this is your world. Then you choose, so a lot of you decided from even before you got married or you started dating or you started striking a relationship, you have decided to live like you are the victim. Ask me how. You have chosen to reduce your worth. There's something called the roadworthiness of a car. The roadworthiness expires when the car starts smoking, starts emitting black smoke. You know it, that this car is no longer worthy of the road. Why? Because the owner possibly has used it for a long time without maintenance. Oh, it's just a very careless and heartless person. And that's the same thing that is happening to a lot of women out there. Women, I said it, that for you only need to do two things: improve yourself and maintain your worth. You don't have to die as a married woman. The Bible tells us that God hates divorce. I have not read it in the Bible where the Bible tells me that God hates divorcees. We all commit sin. We are still children of God. God hates divorce, but does not hate divorcees. So if you have to save your head, if you have to save your heart, you have to save your life, you save your sanity, and you have to go through that route, we will celebrate you for coming out of it. But let me tell you this: how do you improve yourself? First, let me tell you, women will come out when there is a problem in the marriage. They take you back to how they suffered with their men, and so the guy must be loyal to them. Nobody nobody holds you guarantee. Nobody holds you loyalty. Sorry. Nobody holds you loyalty. Why? You see, one thing that I will say here now, and if I'll post this on my YouTube channel, One thing you have to do, number one, is every day improve yourself. Mentally, socially, psychologically, religiously, anything. Improve yourself. There was a day I was talking to my wife and I said, "Hey girl, what's your lifelong ambition?" He said, I just want to support you." I said, "Stop. Right now, I don't need you to support me. Right now is the time for you to improve yourself. Right now is the time for you to get yourself better. Right now is the time for you to do those things that you see other women do." You see, I said, go ahead and look at Barack Obama's wife. Look at Oprah Winfrey. Look at those women. They're Americans. Okay, look at them. Read about them. Look at how they started. They didn't start as billionaires or as big people. They started just like we started our youth too. But Barack Obama's wife, Michelle Obama, is not a successful woman because she's married to a president. In fact, if you look at them, that woman was Barack Obama's senior colleague, if I'm right. They're both lawyers. They're both attorneys. The same with Oprah Winfrey. These are women that no man wants to lose. No man wants to lose them. Why? Because the worthiness is just there. Absolute worthiness. Incredible characters. Women to be reckoned with. Women to be reckoned with. Women, I owe you this because you know what? I'm a womanist. I'm a womanist. I protect the women gender, and I always want to tell them the truth. It may hurt. Don't come out and tell us that you suffered with a man. You suffered with a man, you dropped out of school while this man went to school. You suffered with that woman, with that man. That man went, apart from complete his bachelor's, left you at home with your SSCO level, went to school, collected his bachelor's, got his master's, got his PhD. Your home is down. Your home will break. You don't have a choice about that. There's no escape route because number one, when this man, as it goes, he sees different women. He sees different women. But you are at home, baby machine. You are popping out babies for him. All he needs, listen, all this man needs is just to put you in the house. And you'll be making babies, you'll be breastfeeding, your breast will sag. And you are telling me you will come out and cry in the next 15 years that I suffered with him. No, you were only being stupid. When this man completes his bachelor's, it is true, you must go back to school and collect your bachelor's too. Now come back and wait. He goes to school and collects his master's. Go to school too and collect your master's. But many of you just want to support a man's dream. No woman, I say it, marries chaff. No woman. If the guy does not have money, he has prospects. You marry the prospect. You know this guy is so stubborn, he's going to succeed. We know that you as women too, you carry a lot. Many men, a lot of men don't like competition. Some men cannot stand you succeeding. Some men cannot stand you succeeding. Some men cannot stand you succeeding. They cannot stand your success. They want you to be down. And Otigo, you are staying there. You are there supporting someone's dream. And when this guy is done, now he will remember that, oh, Yawomi, my wife she's not educated, she cannot even speak English. Because you cannot speak English because you were supporting his dream. Now you'll be the victim. See, this is something you two can negotiate. Guy, I am not sitting in, I want you to succeed, but I want to succeed too. You know why I'm saying this? Number one thing is that when this man gets to a certain stage, his business is succeeding, blossoming, you'll be in the house. You cannot come to his office because you cannot speak English. And there we have a lot of his professional colleagues there. We have a lot of his business associates there. He's not proud to introduce you to them. He's not going to introduce you to them because you have not improved yourself. These are truths that nobody will tell you. And when they tell you, you want to argue. But I'm telling you now as a friend and brother, a lot of these guys cannot stand you succeeding. And you know, and you are supporting something. I am very competitive. I am very competitive. I can compete with the devil. I am very. The devil is going to get the masters. I am going to get my masters. The devil is going to get the PhD. Even if I know Sabi book, I will go there and get it. But women, you want to support a man's dream. I know that men do a lot for women. So I am saying this so that you will wake up. I just want you to wake up. I just want you to wake up. Stop putting your destiny on the line for even your own sister, for your female friend, for your husband, for your boyfriend. I say stop it. Girl, when you succeed, a man cannot afford to lose you. A man cannot afford, he may not support you initially, but he cannot afford to lose a woman that is on the aisle of, on that highway of success. He wants to be proud of you. That's my wife there. And when people say this, my mother, Dr. Yetunde Akorede, she is possibly watching this, and I will say it. My dad married her as a HNC graduate. He got a bachelor's, got a master's, got a PhD with my dad's name as Mrs. Akorede. She became Dr. Mrs. Akorede. There are some men who will push you. Some of us are there who will push you. We will push you. Even if you don't want to move, we will push you. We will shout on you, just move, because we understand that even apart from that, let's say, apart from even a man jilting you or something, let's assume that death comes and takes the man away. You are supporting the man's dream. Now the man is dead. Now the guy is no more. How do you want to cope with the 10,000 children you already popped out for him? How do you want to cope? Now you become victims. You become a victim of situation, of circumstance. I tell you, some of your husband's best friend, they know that your husband is no more. They want to sleep with you. Because why? You are not even stable. Then you start thinking about, oh, when my husband was alive. He is no more alive. He's no more here. Succeed. No man wants to succeed. And when you are on that level of success, even if he does not support you initially, he will be proud of you. Even if at the initial stage he's not in support of what you are doing, he's going to support you now. Because now everybody now sees your worth. Everybody now sees your worth. If you have chosen to go ahead and say, okay, hey, if it's maybe you call yourself or whatever, or only I want to go to school. He may tell you, and we have money now, but it's a lie. What is discouraging you from doing? Other girls will do it and he will take it. That's why he likes them. And he will like you if you have it. Go and do it. He will like you if you are doing the same thing. Other girls. He sees other girls. That's even the reason he's with the other girl. Hey, my wife doesn't have a bachelor's. She's beautiful. My sister, in the next 10 years, after you have given birth to 4 children, in the space of 7 years or 5 years, you will look like your mother. You will become old. You become used. Package yourself too. Number 2, package. Maintain yourself. You see that guy, that lady that turned his head. A lot of us, people have said it. Your pastor have said it. Your married counselor has said it. A lot of you guys will, it's only when you are going out that you look good. It's only when you're going out that you look good. You are still beautiful. It is just that you are not taking care of yourself. A couple of years ago, where we used to hang out and drink, There was this very gargantua auntie. She would always come there, drink beer, and one day she said was like, "Hi T, oh, she just likes me and she talks to me every now and then." She said, "Hi T, someone told me that her husband, wore and co with a lady to a party, and she was angry." And I said, "So, Auntie, we now. Why are you angry?" He said, "I'm going there to fight." I said, "They will just embarrass you. Don't go. Don't go." Look at you here. Look at you. Look at you. You just sit down like a aquarela. You know when you drop a basket of okra in the market or tomatoes, you just sit there drinking beer. I say, who is that man that you think that will go out, take you out? Just look at yourself now. You think a man will take you out? No. Until let me tell you the truth. No man will take you out. No man will even be proud of hanging out with you. Why? Because you are rough, dirty, and you look raggedy. Clean yourself up, auntie. It is not because you are big. It is not because you're on the big side that is the problem. It is because you are not lookable. God's eye. If God who created you does not like dirty things, how do you now think that me, that a product of God, that is incomplete, that is imperfect, will like what God does not like? God does not like an ugly sin. Auntie, do your lips. Wear smart dress. Don't be tying wrapper. If the wrapper if that's what your husband like and he likes to, it jiggles your bum bum. If like, yes, do it. But not you now looking like Yadra in the house. Looking like someone going for video. All packed up, rolled up, do this. No packaging. Package it. Package yourself. Package yourself. Dress good in the house. It shouldn't be only when you are. Some of you don't even go to party. They'll be looking at you. Your husband will be walking behind, so they cannot afford to see you, because he has seen a lot of girls that the tingle is head, and you know that this man is a fine boy, but you just want to you don't care anymore because you are married. He will guilt you. You will complain, "I stayed with him." You will complain. You will come back here and cry on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok. "I suffered with him." Stop suffering with a man. Stop suffering. Improve yourself first. Improve yourself first. Every situation, seek to improve yourself. Use every opportunity you have to increase and improve your worthiness. If it is about going to school, go to school. If it's about learning a trade and perfecting it, don't be a full-time housewife. You want to share the property. And you know Nigeria, our country is not somewhere that encourages something like that. You will just be put under very high tension. The tension will just be too high. You understand? It will just be too high. Improve yourself. That's the most important thing that you want to do. Improve yourself. Improve it. Then maintain it. How do you maintain it? See, it is very bad. It is very tiring for you not to be able to contribute intellectually to topics. Men like that. Men like those things. Men like those things. Okay. Imagine, it said, no matter what you do, a man will see it on you. I agree with you. But even if, listen, even if a man cheats with a successful woman, it will take a man that is insane to want to lose a successful woman. He will tell you, "Baby, I am sorry." He will beg you, he will put you in and prostrate and beg you, "Baby, I am very sorry, I won't do it again." He will do it, but the respect is there. You have created a guy. I'm not that kind of a girl. But when a man tells that, so, sister, you have lost the value, but it is never too late. It is never too late. Look at one of them that I'm talking to. Look at that. Look at that. It is never too late. Improve yourself and maintain it. A man will do what a man will do. But for you not to cry that I suffered with him, when your husband or your boyfriend is succeeding, you be succeeding too. I love Ondo women. I love Ondo women with every part of my life. Ondo women, people think it's a bad thing. Ondo women, an Ondo woman will be living in her husband's house, will be selling tomatoes and okra, and will build the house. And she's not moving out of that husband's house. She will put it on rent. She will have tenants there. Maybe she has about 12 bedrooms. 12 tenants. Mama is collecting money every month or every year. They're not telling me that a man will say, hey, cool, leave me. Get out of my house. She's going. You are the one. It is the man that is losing. The woman will back to her own house. But we want to, I'm going to go there. I'll meet you. Love you, girl. You understand? But ladies of today, you want to suffer with a man, stop suffering with a man. A man will end up being a man. A man will end up being a man. The moment you tell your husband that stop doing what you're doing and say, so what is it? What if I don't say what will happen? My sister, you have an assignment to do. You have a work to do. I tell you, 2 things that you have to do to maintain, to earn the respect of a man. Improve yourself and maintain the improvement on a steady stuff. Maintain it. Maintain it. It's not about this man is doing this. No. It's not about that. It's about you devaluing yourself like Naira. You cannot bring dollar, pound, euro, and Naira. I think that Naira will compete where they are. It's our currency. But that's just the truth, though. Naira will not compete. What do you want? Go and sit down there. Naira will not compete. So, on a steady range, on a steady level, every day you wake up, think about how to improve yourself. It is good to fall in love. Love is sweet. If you have the right one, it is sweet. But imagine you, Professor and Professor Okonjo Iweala. Okonjo Iweala, Mama Okonjo Iweala is the one that gave us the opportunity to know our husband and our father. Imagine that a man married her and put her in the house as a full-time housewife. And she's there tying wrapper. Will you want to copy her girly style?
No.
Amani even said no. So every day, think about doing something good. Think about starting an idea. Think about going to school. Going to school does not guarantee that you'll be a billionaire. It does not. But in some areas, you get to some places where your millions, they will look at you. That's why Shaquille had to go to school. Because he said that his business partners looks at him and look at him like he's not smart. And they want to talk to his business advisors. He went back to school because of that. That was Shaquille. Go and Google Shaquille O'Neal. Very rich guy, a man. So, my ladies, there are trainings and certification you can do from the comfort of your house. All those you cannot speak good English, but you know how to post on Facebook. Use that same English to learn something. Use that same brain to learn something. Your husband is going to school. You too, start a business. Don't wait. You are making money. He will not want to lose you. He cannot. If you catch him doing anything, he will beg you. Because you have a worth. Because you have value. You have added value to yourself. A lot of us now, if you ask, what have you added to yourself in the last 20 years of your marriage? Nothing. But I have 5 children for you. Having children is not the ultimate. What is your reason for being on earth? Why are you living? Women, you can do better. Women, if you follow this, if you follow what I've just said, I have never been a marriage counselor and I will never be. But you see, there are some things that it is only the psychology of a man. Women are so linear thinkers. You know, they are linear thinkers. They believe you. Even if I say to some women now, if I say Jesus is not Lord anymore, if I say Jesus is not Lord, some of them will believe me because they like me. Until when we fight, that they will realize that I lied to them. Then they will not say, he lied to me, he lied to me. But you know I was lying from the beginning. You know I was lying from the beginning. Use your brain, improve yourself, increase, it will increase your worth. It will increase your value. And by the time you get to that stage, it is only a nasty-brained man that wants to lose a woman like that. It is just a confused man that wants to lose a woman like that. He will do whatever he wants to do. I'm not saying he won't do, but he cannot afford to see you with another man with that box of success in your hand. That's the psychology of a man. But when you are worthless, Elijah, pack out of my house. Haven't you seen a man saying, pack out of my house? Get out of my house. Get out of my house. Because nothing is living. Nothing is living. You're only going with your children. The children will come back. Tell them anything, they will come back. The children will come back. At least 1 or 2 of the 10 that you are taking away will come back and say, Daddy, you were bad to mommy. You will now apologize to the children because the children now have values. The children have values now. So you will now beg them, and the children will forgive him, and you'll be angry. So I did not contribute anything when I was training you. Then who is at loss? You. I just want to say this. Even if a man is insane and he chooses to lose you, you haven't lost anything. You have only lost an insane man. And there I end this. Thank you. Have a beautiful weekend. Enjoy yourself. Improve yourself. Maintain it. Dress sharp. Do your makeup. Wear red pants. Wear red shoe. Package everything on point. This guy's gonna love you. Over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Turn his brain. Take care. I'll see you. I love you. Take care.